So everybody heard about George Zimmerman trying to come back, and basically he's suing the Martin family.
Defamation of character.
Which I believe is crazy.
After he sold the pistol.
So my thing is this like made news, bro. He's suing them for millions.
Yeah.
100
Like
million.
100 million.
Yeah.
My thing is, why are you suing them now for 100 million? And that was almost what, 10 years ago?
Because
Somebody-
somebody got his ear or a lawyer or whatever, so you can make money off of this.
Opportunity.
But my thing is this: he's not the victim.
He don't,
So how?
he don't care about that.
So how? We're
so
talking
how
about
does
money. Nobody cares if you see someone that you can make it. I think I'm a decent individual. I wouldn't do something like that. But someone like him, he's not gonna care if he's the victim or not. He sees an opportunity to possibly make a lot of dough.
In the land of litigation.
Yeah.
This is the land of litigation. That's why I asked you earlier, when your work situation, were you not happy with your workers' comp pay? Because I work in insurance, I deal with all those type of claims.
Mm-hmm.
And there's opportunity there, but I wasn't gonna go there because it's not what it's about. But like you said, some people do. Like,
Another thing is like, so like with the whole case, like when the whole case started, was it 10, 12 years ago?
No, it was about
No, because it's
7 years ago. It was about
it
7
was 8 years ago,
ago.
2012. That's
Yeah,
what happened.
yeah, 7 years
wasn't
ago.
quite two.
So the main reason why the Martin family lost the case is because they didn't have a reputable
Attorney.
attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they must have a
And
public
that stupid
defender.
stand my ground or stand my
Stand my
Those
ground.
laws in Florida. So basically, like I wouldn't want to admit it that he has a chance to actually get the money. But if they don't have the money for a good lawyer, there's always a valid chance that this.
And he might not get 100 million.
He might get it
No,
all.
no, no.
He's-
He's not getting nothing.
it's usually they settle.
Here's no. He's not gonna get nothing. I can guarantee you this, bro. We got all these people talking about it. One of
Talk is
these,
cheap.
but check this out. One of these black rappers, whether it be Meek Mill, Jay-Z, is gonna give the family a good lawyer. We've seen Jay-Z do it with countless people.
I hope so.
At this point,
But until I see it.
it's expected at this point because after what Meek went through, he couldn't pay his lawyer all those fees and everything. He couldn't do it, so Jay stepped up and did it. So at this point, everybody knows about Trayvon Martin and the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
If this actually goes to court, but it shouldn't, I don't
I
believe
don't
it
think
will.
it is.
But if it actually gets anywhere, somebody got to step up. Like we was talking about before, you got to cover your own. Like if they can't afford it, they can't get to it. We got to do something about it.
Nobody else will step up for us.
But the thing is
us is the can talk for us is us.
if you want to be a black leader, this is how you show your leadership. It's like, yo, I gotta take care of my people when they time of need. It's not about the money. It's just about taking care of your people. You know what I'm saying? But you want, if you expect to be a black leader, you gotta lead by example. If you want a generation to follow you, you gotta show them the way. You can't just say, hey, you need to do better, and then walk off.
I mean, the only cat that seems to come out like in that manner was Jay-Z. So I'm hoping we ain't got to like depend on Jay-Z.
No. I just used him as an
I got
example.
something to answer that though. So you're right. That is part of his job. At least the financial backing is. Now when you talk about black leaders, there has to be somebody in the forefront. I don't know if y'all heard that Dr. Umar Johnson interview today on the Breakfast Club. He kind of was speaking on that a little bit about how you can't have people that have the money in the forefront because if they get taken down, then the money goes down with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
But check this out. We've had people in the forefront and what's happened to them.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
What's his name? Brown. Was it the dude that ended up going to jail and then he ended up killing himself a couple of years ago? Yeah. He was up there like, bro. Like if you look at our activists that when all that shit happened with was it Tamir, Trayvon, and what's that one that happened? Brown.
Yeah.
You look at where all those activists are down there, mostly dead.
The real activists, yeah.
Yeah, the real
Black
ones.
Lives Matter activists, no.
No,
They're about to pay for it.
yeah, but
That's not.
but the other ones, the real ones,
Yeah.
They end up dying, bro.
Yeah.
And supposedly suicides.
Yeah.
Come on now, bro.
Who hung himself.
You the forefront. You one of the main people fighting for a cause for your people, and you hang yourself.
In your mom's front
And
yard.
no, I think it was backyard. I thought it was backyard or something.
This is the way he hung himself.
Brown?
No, this was an activist. I can't remember.
Yeah,
and his mom was like a lawyer or something.
Yeah.
He hung himself. I just could have sworn it was the front yard, but maybe I'm wrong.
It was. Yeah, I know it was a yard. I know it was their yard.
But they claimed this young man who was really like about that life for black people hung himself for no reason. No reason at all. You know what I'm
It
saying?
doesn't make sense.
Come on, man.
So that's what I'm saying. It's just like we've had people there that got taken out.
That's why
And
that's
that's-
why black folks so scared. Like I've had a lot of people tell me stuff to say stuff like chill because you don't want to get put on that list.
Right.
That list. I'm like, nigga, there ain't no list. What are you talking about? I mean, there are white supremacist groups that will target you if you're too boisterous, you're too loud, and you're too efficient with the way you move. They'll definitely try to take you out, but there ain't no list. I mean, like, the COINTELPRO, yeah, that's the thing. But as far as just in general, like, oh, white people got a list, like, we need to take this dude out. Like, that's not real, man. Like,
But
you ain't gotta be afraid all the time.
But they got their point across as far as scare 'em.
Yeah, that was all they were to accomplish.
And they've accomplished that.
Yeah, it's
So
work.
people won't speak up for each other. They won't stick up for each other. They won't stand up for each other. They won't be scared.
So is it feasible to say that the Martin family will have a good chance of being properly represented?
Yeah.
You think so?
And I think
I
that
mean, my true honest opinion is they need to take Zimmerman out. Take him out.
That ain't gonna happen.
He would have been gone a long time
it's
ago.
not gonna happen.
Because the only one person that really, actually, it's funny because there was a dude that tried to.
Didn't he
kill
not?
him.
Didn't he?
No, they gave him 20 years for attempted murder.
Was there
How
another
you
one
try
though where he
if
was
you
in
really
jail
try?
and he
He
ended up getting
He pulled a gun on him
beat
or
up?
something like that. No,
They did pull the trigger?
him and George had a history of going back and forth with each other. I wish I had his name right now. I'm messing up. But there was a guy who actually pulled a gun on George Zimmerman, and George took him to trial. They do this in jail for 20 years. Now I don't know if y'all can fact check me right now if you want. It will be easy to find. I can find it. It doesn't matter. But this dude got 20 years for, I guess, attempting to do something.
I mean, but if Trayvon is your son, are you going to attempt it? You're going to make sure it happens?
No, this is
Oh,
a
no.
regular dude. He had nothing to do with Trayvon.
No, I'm just saying, if Trayvon is your son,
Okay,
and Zimmerman, and you're going to
I
attempt
got it
this,
right
you're
here.
going to make sure it happens. If that's my son,
We supposed to.
If that's
We
my son,
supposed to.
there's no doubt about it.
As
He's
black
going to
people
be taken
supposed
out.
to, but-
It was
Period.
actually
Fire
road
himself.
rage.
Oh, is that what
It was a road rage incident, yeah. It says a Florida man who fired at George Zimmerman during a road rage altercation was sentenced to 20 years in
20
prison.
years, bro.
20 years. That's crazy to me because this is the same guy who shot a fucking kid
In his back.
who was 100 pounds lighter than what he was.
It was giving him that work
bro,
too.
giving him the business. That's why he got mad, bro. He gave him the business. That's why.
What is that guy's name?
The guy, Matthew Apperson.
So I would like to look him up to see if he's really in jail for that long. Because I feel like the media be trying to, be playing those tricks, those dirty tricks.
Yeah, it works
But then
too.
remember, there was
Yeah,
also
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that one
Always
case
facts.
where he also got punched in the mouth for talking about this for talking about the Trayvon case.
Yeah.
Was like somewhere bragging about it. Some dude heard it, just laid him out.
So, what kind of sentence did that dude get?
Let's see.
There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I mean, okay, so this says this whole Trayvon thing happens 10 years prior. Does Zimmerman still walk free?
10 years prior, we wouldn't even really know because social media and the internet wouldn't be popping like that. We only know about this stuff now because it's there. It's
I mean,
open.
national news.
Well, not even that. Just with social media and everything, it's like news spreads like that. It's been quick.
Right.
10 years.
I mean,
prior to that, we wouldn't have no
That's
idea.
true. I say
It's
even
in MySpace.
with everybody having social media now and taking videos and stuff like that, like nothing changes.
Yeah.
Like there's very minimal things that happen. Just there's been multiple videos, people taking videos of police beating up pregnant women.
Oh my
Just
God.
going after people.
There's a
and nothing
saying
happens.
that they tell you when you take a gun license class, it's dead men tell no tales. If you kill them, they can't speak for themselves. So you got a better chance of winning your case if you kill someone. Even if someone robs your house, They tell them if you shoot them in the back, you're going to go to jail. Nothing because they're no longer a threat to you because they're running out of your house and not into your house. And then when they teach you and when you take your class, they tell hit them on the body cavity and empty your clip. Because they're mental intent. You have a better chance of winning your case if he's dead because now you can't represent himself.
What did Chappelle say? Bird shot.
Bird shot.
My gun's Jamaican after that.
You stupid, bro. So in the Zimmerman case, that's basically what it is. He's not here to tell his story. He gets away.
Yeah. I mean, that and they have a pretty shitty law for that Daniel Brown thing.
No, there's not a reputable witness. There's no good video.
Nothing. You have nothing.
Right. The ring doorbell thing wasn't popping like it is now. Had that been, maybe somebody would have caught it on there. It's seen something, you know. But none of that's the case, you know. It's sad to say he didn't get justice.
I mean, I think eventually Zimmerman will end up dying a horrible, terrible fate.
I would hope so.
If it ain't by somebody else, it's just gonna be karma.
I think the powers that be will kill off his character eventually. I don't know if he's gonna be really dead, but I feel like they will kill off his character. Right. To give the so-called black people or black whatever a false sense of peace.
Right.
That's just my.
That's never gonna happen though until they stop killing her.
But people are simple.
Right.
You know,
People are very simple.
Very easily persuaded.
Yes.
Very easily. That goes in every aspect.
All right, that was nice. Like, I was saying, like you start talking about like stuff like that, like because we're all black, so it hits us a different way.
we got kids,
and we got kids.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's definitely different because like Willie said, like if Trayvon was your son and somebody took him out, you wouldn't think twice. You go out.
You ain't got no
take
choice,
him out.
right? That's your number one job as a parent, man. Protect your kids.
Protect your kids. So I mean, 3 of us in here have kids, and so like that hits us a little bit different. Even if we didn't have, like, y'all don't have kids,
But it's still
y'all,
hits you.
yeah, it's still an issue. It hits close to home just simply because he was black.
Right. And you're a son of a man who, you know,
Right.
you know what I mean? So that happened to you. You can imagine how your own pops, you know, he go crazy. You know what I
If a
mean?
person doesn't have kids, it kind of makes you question, like, why do you want to have kids?
Exactly, bro.
Right.
And
Right.
I think that's what a lot
That's
of
what's so
people
scary about
nowadays
it.
are realizing. Like, yo, bro, I don't want to bring no kid into this world
Along
because.
with the money and how expensive.
Yeah. They like having their own money and stuff.
Right.
But I mean, I think mostly it's because this world, bro. This world is like, I mean, back in the '90s, here in Oregon, Portland, you know, like we didn't have a lot of crazy racial stuff like that.
No, it was more so a lot of gang members.
It was exactly. It was more
foolery,
gang stuff.
yeah.
But now it's
Even
just
that was
like,
small though.
I don't know about no.
No, it was small. It was small in regards to
Compared to everywhere
the
else.
size of the city.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
And the size of the black neighborhood.
Right.
Because really, like, if you know history, like one of the main shooters was Lil Smurf. You know what I'm saying? And through like 3 or 4 years in the early '90s, like I think it was like 85% of the shootings were either him shooting at somebody or somebody shooting at him.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
The gang shoot. You remember? Yeah. So it's like you go to LA, bro. It ain't like
Was that Deacon?
Right.
Was that Deacon?
No, that was
Kirby.
Kirby.
Kirby?
Right.
Yeah.
Deacon, that's where it went down at, bro.
That's where I used to live, bro.
Okay, so
That used to be
yeah,
nuts.
Dad used to. I
That area.
remember seeing so much stuff. And my mom, and then was like, "Nah, Deacon was too crazy." So it's like,
Willow
bro,
Park.
we were not allowed to wait at that bus
Think
stop.
about it,
Or
but
that
this out-
store that-
you
the
say
blue
it
store.
wasn't crazy, but check this out. You live how far away from me? When we was kids, we didn't have no clue of each other. I live on 8th, you lived on what? 12.
13th and Jerry.
5 blocks away, but our
Ain't no 5
neighborhood.
blocks. Well, it's like a couple miles, but on our bike, that ain't really nothing.
No, but I lived on 8th in Killingsworth.
13th and okay.
Yeah, bro, that's
Yeah.
only 5 blocks.
Not 5
2
blocks.
blocks up.
Oh,
Yeah,
2
2
blocks.
blocks. Yeah, 2 blocks up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the other house.
So it's like, we lived that close, but because you couldn't really just like freely travel
Nigga, I was all over
from
the
blocks
place,
to
bro.
blocks to blocks like that. I mean, you chanced it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I actually got my the front tire of my big wheel kicked by some bloods when I was going to the park one day.
Yeah.
They spun me around hella, nigga. I was plastic wheel, nigga. The plastic wheel was spinning on the oh, gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah, but that's how it was. It was like people like we stayed near each other, but we had no clue of each other
Right.
if you didn't go to the same elementary school, bro.
Right.
Or the Boys and Girls Club or SCI, that kind of
True,
stuff.
or
Yeah.
SCI, man.
But even then, that's
How
how
the
it was.
location.
Yeah.
Cause me and that man Zeus or Zach, we both went to the Boys and Girls Club. You know, both the one out in North Portland and the Blazers.
Mhm.
Never seen that. Never told that man until high school.
Columbia.
You was there too?
On the weekends.
Oh, you was at the club? It's lit out there, bro. Like,
Never seen none of y'all niggas, bro.
We all, I mean, pretty much we all grew up in the
parents,
same,
too.
yeah, our parents, we like everybody, we all
Pretty
grew up
much.
in the same area.
High school.
high school,
Like
middle school.
But you hear like our parents talk about Portland prior
Right.
to
Right.
prior to the late '80s when the crack and the cocaine and all the gangster stuff hit. That people used to just ride around to different neighborhoods and just kick it. Like it was like a big party because our community was so
Yeah.
small
Right.
and everybody kind of
Well,
knew
they
each other.
said
no
they
matter
literally
what.
segregated us in Portland in certain areas.
Yeah,
At one
yeah.
point in time, it was over by Emmanuel Hospital.
Well, check
That's
this
where all
out.
black people
So
were.
you gotta remember, we were all black people, and the lower class were at Vanport.
Yeah, originally.
When
the history. Before the
Vanport
flood,
when
before the
Vanport
flood.
flooded, everybody went to St. John's. Then they pushed the black people out of St. John's and pushed them into Northeast Portland.
Well, people want to get out of St. John's because it was low. It was like super duper like low quality housing, and people started to get jobs, make a little money, so they kind of scooted up.
Yeah, but
To
and
like
then- and then we had
Northeast,
Northeast, and that's
yeah.
why a lot of, if you look at Northeast, there was a lot of black businesses. Like you go to, well, not, it's not even Northeast, it's North. It's like
Northeast too.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, where you see like a majority of the black businesses
Yeah.
was like
Like
Williams,
Jefferson area, Jefferson
Wil-
area.
yeah, Williams,
Yeah,
Vancouver,
you're right, yeah.
It was all, it was all over there,
Yeah, my grandfather had a store right down the street on MLK. Fam, he had a couple of them.
bro.
Yeah, he was a real life Fred Sanford, my nigga. he was sell, nigga. He was fucking buy and sell, nigga, like used stuff,
Hustler,
nigga.
man. Right.
Hey, he had a whole store. I'm like, he's doing something. My
That's
guy.
how my great
That
grandma
gives you
was. My great grandma,
inspiration,
she
too,
ended up
coming up,
having
man.
a whole block.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when's the last time you heard of a black person that owned a whole city block?
I know of one dude who owns a lot of different properties in Portland, but he's an older cat.
Yeah, it's always the
Right,
older cats
right.
because the older cats have that experience. They know what to do.
Right.
Well, let's be real. Nobody owns a whole block.
I don't know about
Well,
that.
what
Have
you
you
saying,
seen the
but-
houses
but-
over
but
there?
I mean, because
But
the government, you gotta pay taxes on the property, so the government owns at the end of the day.
Right.
True.
But the thing is, it's not to necessarily own; it's to run businesses and leverage.
Right.
All about leverage, bro. But that's a
That's a
thing
different
for
story.
another
That's a
time.
different
I'm
story.
about to venture off on that, but yeah.
Alright, so trade